I love that something fierce, of course. And I know that other founders are out there figuring out, have come up with ideas themselves for how they could help address COVID-19. How did your team come together, though, with this idea, Enzo, and bring it to fruition? Because you had to work quickly. Is your team used to working quickly like this? Were you able to bring it to market in a relatively fast time? How did that go?
It was really fast. Everybody, so when you have an idea like this, it's very sensitive, right? Because it's truly in completely uncharted water. Nobody knew what social distancing was, back in January. And so nobody planned for it. Nobody knew what even the requirement was. So you have a lot of practical, societal, economic issue you have to navigate before we launched the idea. So when we had the idea, we started talking to our partners. They were like in the airport or other technology partner developing applications on top of our solution, and said, what do you think about this? And unanimously, everybody said, wow, this can truly help. But we kept asking, we kept checking in case there was something we were missing in terms of the solution. So we took about, I would say, a couple of weeks to test different use cases, to talk to different people in different industries geographically, because there is a lot of cultural differences that we need to be addressed between Asia to Europe, for North America. So different way of looking at life, looking at policies also for implementing social distancing. Every country had their own policy in many ways. So we did a fairly quick analysis, but fairly in depth, for about 2 weeks. And then we discussed internally whether to prioritize it or not. And the whole team said, yep, it makes sense. Let's provide a solution. So literally, we had our software team, our hardware team start working together to test the solution, and we launched it. We launched it through our partners first, and then we launched a webinar at the end of April, I believe, to let the world know, and then we started.
So how many weeks total, Enzo? From start to finish, from the idea, so maybe 8 weeks, and you were ready to launch?
I would say, yeah, even potentially shorter than that, yeah. I would say like 6 weeks, yeah.